Hey, it's Coach Jeff here with Metamorphic Methods, bringing you another method to help you evolve. So today we're going to go through a resistance band workout. So I've got three different type of resistance bands here: a TheraBand, normal resistance band, and kind of a heavy duty one. Now, if you don't have the heavy duty one of these normal resistance bands will do just fine for the movement we're going to utilize with that heavier one. So we're going to go ahead and start off by taking the TheraBand, putting it right around the ankles, kind of just above the ankle right there. All right, we're going to start with a side walk. So we're in our squat position, about a quarter of the way down. Going to take a big step out and then step right back the other direction. We're going to do 20 reps here. Now as we go, you want to stay mostly on the balls of the feet. All right, unlike our squat, we're trying to drive for power. You don't have to go through the heels here. You kind of want to be on the balls of the feet, have very active toes. You might notice I'm barefoot. It's a little preferable for this style of workout, especially with the TheraBand, as we work through these abductor muscles and adductor muscles in the inner and outer thighs. All right, after about 20 side walks, we're going to turn this into a glute kick. So we stand up nice and tall, core controlled, kick back, squeeze. We're going to go ahead and do that for 10 reps each side. Now as we're kicking back and then slightly out to the side. About 10 reps, and then we're just going to switch there. So again, standing up nice and tall, trying not to force lumbar extension here. You don't want to put your back into it too much. You want to make sure you're forcing from those hips. Again, about 10 reps each side here. All right, and then from that, we're going to move into the zombie walk. So for the zombie walk, we're going to come forward, nice and big, and then we're going to come back, nice and big. So we go forward, nice and big, back, nice and big. We also call this kind of the figure four, because you're going to make a big square with your feet, stepping out to the upper left, upper right, back left, back right. You want to work your way through this sequence at least 5 times. There's 4 different parts of the square, so you're going to get about 20 reps in here. And I'm just going to go through it one more time. Out to the front, top left, top right, back left, back right. Then we're going to kick through that one more time. So we go to those side steps. Again, back in that quarter squat position, out and back. Going about 20 reps. Again, stay on the balls of the feet. You should really feel those hips working. Right on the outside of the thighs there. Let's get 2 more in. Awesome. Now we're going to go back to those glute kicks. So again, we stand up tall, big deep breath, kick back, out to the side, squeezing the glute as we kick back, keeping the core in control. You're going to feel some work in the standing leg as well. Right to the side. Squeeze that standing leg. Make sure you're keeping those stabilizers active. Just going to hit one more here. And then again, going back into that zombie walk or that figure 4 square walk. Up left, up right, back left, back right. Here we go. Kind of doing a wax on, wax off motion here with the feet. Trying to prevent the need for hip replacement maybe, 1 rep at a time here. Want to get the fluid on the joints, kind of clear out any arthritic conditions that might be forming in there, especially if you're sitting around the house all day. All right, now with the TheraBand still on, we're going to get right down. We're just going to pull it up to knee height. All right, so bringing it just above the knees here. All right, feet are about hip width. We've got good tension on the band. We're going to go ahead and hip bridge up, down with control. Looking to get through 20 reps here. Keep constant tension on that band, driving those knees out and driving the feet into the floor. Touch up hard. I'm gonna go for about 8 more. I'm gonna really get it firing. right. Right from that, we're gonna go into a little side plank, all right? This is gonna hit the obliques, and again, those glutes. So we've got the feet tucked back at 90 degrees, elbow all the way underneath, hips are forward. We're gonna open the hips and then plank up. So we've got the knees spread apart, my feet are touching, and I'm just driving those hips up, trying to keep my shoulders stacked over each other, my head nice and long, and core nice and tight. You can bring this arm up if you want. Keep pushing those hips up. 20-second hold here. Holding those knees open nice and big. We're gonna go for about 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna switch. Just so you can get the other view of this. Kind of turned around. All right, so my feet are gonna be together. My body's nice and aligned, arm underneath the shoulder. We open the knees, and then we hip bridge up, neck nice and long. Belly button in, pelvis tucked. Keep driving those hips up. Now you're gonna feel this in the bottom glute and the bottom oblique. Hold it for about 20 seconds or about 10 more. Awesome. Now we're gonna flip right over into a plank position. All right, so we're in our plank. We're gonna kick one leg up and out, and then switch again. You're gonna feel this in the glutes and then obviously the abs. Going for about 20 reps here. And last one. Just even it out. All right, we're gonna go through that sequence one more time. So we flip onto the backside again. Going right into those hip bridges. So we pull the feet underneath. Get into that slight pelvic tuck, hip bridge up, squeeze those glutes, and down with control. Again, going for about 20 reps. Driving those knees out hard. Full tension against the band. About 9 more here to go. Keeping the core tight, breathing through each rep. Let's do a big squeeze on the top on this last one. Squeeze those glutes, and then down with control. All right, flipping right into that kind of clam plank. So again, we're on the side, feet are tucked back to 90 degrees. We're gonna open those knees up big, feet are still together. We hip bridge up. We're gonna hold that nice and long, 20 seconds. The spine is nice and long. Keep pushing those hips up, tuck the pelvis. Keep those knees open. Going about 10 more seconds here. Really squeeze those glutes as you push the hips forward and push those knees apart. We're gonna go ahead and bring that down, and I'm gonna switch sides. All right, so we get the arm all the way underneath again. Feet are tucked back, feet are together. Open the knees, hips up, pelvic tuck forward, arm out, and neck nice and long. 20-second hold. Big deep breaths, keep pulling the belly button in, keep pushing those obliques up. So right here from the hips, just push that up to the sky. When you do that, you're gonna feel that bottom oblique really activate. Let's go about 8 more seconds. All right, flipping right back over into that plank with that little glute kick. Going for about 20 reps. So feet start wide, arms are narrow. We kick up, squeeze, and down. Try not to force yourself into lumbar extension. Don't overarch your lower back. Make those hips do the work. Halfway. All right. Now after that little warm up, we're gonna take the TheraBand off. We're gonna use the regular resistance band. So we're gonna take the resistance band. I'm just gonna put it right under the arch of my feet. All right? Standing up nice and tall, holding it by my side, we're gonna go through deadlifts. So we go down with control. Now what you wanna do is grab tension at about mid-shin from the band and stand up tall with those legs. Hips go back, knees out, stand up tall. Now we've got that heavier resistance duty band, or that heavy duty resistance band that we're gonna use on the next set. All right, if you find that you need a little more tension. Going through 20 reps, down with control, up nice and hard. Just gonna turn to the side, give you a different view on that. All right, so again, we grab tension about mid-shin. We drop into position, arching the back, hips are back, and lift through the legs. Keep those arms straight, keep the hands aligned over the midfoot. I'm going for 5 more here. Awesome. So right after that, we're gonna go through a bicycle row. So for this, I'm gonna attach my resistance band to a door handle that I've got hiding over here. I'm gonna step back, take a big RDL position. So hips go back, knees are out, arms are straight. We're gonna row, squeezing those lats, and bring it in slow. 20 reps. So as you go through, you're just driving those elbows back to the waistline, letting the arms go straight overhead, and right back through. I'm gonna go through about 9 more. Come in with control, fire it back to your body. All right, after those 20, we're just gonna sit up tall, get a more squared position to the door, and going from a more traditional row. Chest up nice and tall, feet are dug into the ground as we drive those shoulders back. Going again for about 20 reps, or until you feel a nice burn in those lats and upper back, those rhomboids, a little bit of the rear deltoid. And after about 20 reps, I'm just gonna do 2 more. We're gonna take this band back off the anchor, the doorway there. We're gonna come out, get into a band pull apart. So for this one, arms are out straight. Open the band big across your chest, in with control. Try to get 20 reps. Just give you a different angle here. As I smash the window. Three more here. Really feeling those shoulders burning, those rear deltoids, right behind the shoulders. Last rep. All right, last exercise here with the resistance band. We're gonna turn this into a bicep curl. So if you put one foot on here out in front, you'll kind of get minimal resistance. Might be good at first, or you can do 2 feet as well. So you got shoulders back, nice and tall, up, squeeze, down with control. Again, going through here for 20 reps. Or until you feel a nice burn for at least 3 reps. Again, just gonna give you another angle on my setup. So core tucked in, one foot in front of the other, back foot slightly turned off. Elbows remain pretty much tucked to the torso. You don't want them too far out or too far back. You also want to bring this resistance band only about 3/4 of the way up. If you come all the way up, you're resting. So we're gonna end right about here, 3/4 of the way up, down with control. Just gonna get 5 more here, a little more than 20. Last one. All right, we're gonna repeat through that circuit one more time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the thicker resistance band this time for those deadlifts. Show you what I was talking about there. So if you happen to have one of these, you can split this out nice and wide. Tension about mid shin, shoulders back, good deadlift posture. Stand up, pushing those hips forward and drive those hips back. Again, 20 reps. Just gonna grab a little more tension here. Now what you want to focus on is really pushing those feet into the ground. So as you drive the hips back, stand up tall by driving your feet into the ground. On these exercises like deadlifts, it's not really how much weight you can lift, it's how much force you can apply into the ground to then lift. All right, again, I'm just going to turn to the side, give you a view of that. The side view is really important on your deadlift because you want to make sure you're not deadlifting with a rounded spine. Everything gets nice and stacked, shoulders back, hips up and forward at the top, hips back to go down. Just going to finish about 6 more here. All right. Now after that last deadlift, going right back to those bicycle rows. So we're going to take this, step back for good tension. Hips go back into an RDL position, row, let it in with control. Again, going for 20 reps, or until you feel a burn in at least 3 of them. I got 5 more here, in with control, power back. Should really feel those lats burning. 1 more. All right, again, stand up tall, rest maybe 10 seconds. Right back into that traditional row. So we're in that quarter squat. Drive those shoulders back, hold it for just a sec. Let it in with control. Again, going for about 20 reps here. Four more. Woo, feel that burn. All right, take that away. Going into that last set of bicep curls. So, gonna put it pretty wide underneath your feet. All right, this time going double band, double feet. Here we go, up, down with control. 1, 2, all the way to 20. Just give you another angle again on that. Turn to the side here. Last 10. All right. That concludes our resistance band workout for today. Hope you enjoyed. Go get some water, get some food.